Hey there, it's Chef Jeff here at White Apron Catering in Lake Worth. Today we're going to keep cooking some pasta. We've got some of those gnocchis that we made, so we're going to cook some of those up. And we're going to do, I kind of call it just country style. This is just one of the ways, again, this is the way my Nana used to make it, so this is the way we're doing it today. Comes out great. We've got some Italian sausage. I've just got some Italian sausage that I've cooked up and just sliced. We've got some onions and some peppers and a little mushrooms. I've used some of the shiitake mushrooms today. We've got our gnocchis, a little fresh basil, and of course some of that's made of basil sauce that we made up. So we're going to use that too. We've got some water. Let's go ahead and get our water on for the gnocchis. Get that going. And while that's going, we're going to make the sauce for it. So let's go. Get that on. And while that's going, we're going to start sauteing up our peppers and onions and mushrooms and add the sausage back into it. So a little bit of oil, a little olive oil in there. And when that gets nice and hot, we'll add that in. Oh, while that's going, let's go ahead and salt our water up. Little water, little salt for the water for the gnocchis. There you go. And you can see the oil getting smooth and running. You can smell it. It's coming up nice. So we'll start with our onions and peppers. And we just julienne those up. And I've just got some red, yellow, and green peppers, whatever kind of peppers you like. You like the Hungarian hots, put those in there. I did some poblanos in there to give it a little bit of spice. I figured it's made of basil, already has enough garlic, so we're going to hold back on that. But we're going to let that go for just a minute. Let those start softening up a little bit, and then we'll add our mushrooms in. And then our sausage, and then let everything come together, add the sauce, get it ready. And once that's ready, we'll cook our gnocchis. And again, the gnocchis, those fresh gnocchis, only take a couple minutes to cook. Really just let them come up to a boil. Once they start floating, give them about another 30 seconds, and then we'll scoop them out and put them right in. And here you go. All right, we've got our peppers starting to soften up a little bit. I'm going to take some of those shiitake mushrooms and put those in. That's something neat. We do our little flip. You see the chefs do that all the time. It's really pretty easy. It's not an up and down. It's just a straight back and forth. The curve of the pan is what will flip everything. You start flipping it up, and that's when you're going to spill it all over. You can always practice with a piece of bread if you don't want to spill. Just put one little piece of bread in there and just your little back and forth motion. And you're cooking like a real chef. All right, so that's going. We're going to add our sausage in. I'll let that go for a second. Oh, look, our water's up to a boil. That's good. All right. Yes, once that's good, let's go ahead and we're going to just give it a little splash of some white wine. That's just to keep everything moist and pull it all together. At this point, we're going to do a little salt and pepper. Just a little bit of salt and pepper for the veggies. All right. And then let's add in a little bit of our sauce. How much sauce? How much you like. How many people you got? How many gnocchis you got? We might need a little bit more. Oh, we don't need the lid. All right, we'll just stir that, let it all come together nice. Turn that down, let it simmer a little bit. And then while that's about ready, let's go ahead and get our gnocchis going. So we've got our gnocchis here, and we're just going to pop those right in the water, loosen them up a little bit, and pop them right in. And we'll just give them a little stir. And once they're stirred, you're just going to let them set. These are a little gentle. So those, and then like I said, once they come up to a boil, they'll come back up to a boil, but they'll float. Once they float, give them about 30 seconds, and you can scoop them right into your sauce. So this is just about there. Alrighty. Now that oh look, we see they're coming up to the top. It's back to a boil, and the gnocchis are floating. So we'll give those about another 30 seconds, and they're ready to go right in the sauce. And I just go directly in and make sure we get all of them. All right, shut that off, and we'll just move this out of the way. And here we go. Oh, look at that. They are loving it in there. So we're going to take these. And now these are better if they sit for just a minute. So we're going to do this. Get those set. And we're just going to pop them right in our bowl. Oh, I think I know what's for lunch today. This is one of my favorites. And from here, of course, we've got a little fresh basil. We can top it with a little fresh basil. And why not a little fresh mozzarella too? Got some already diced up, so this is going to be good to go. How about that? Here we've got some gnocchis with Italian sausage and some peppers and onions. A little country style is what I call it, with the fresh mozzarella. This is all the stuff we've just made here. So hope you enjoy this. Thanks for watching us here. Go ahead and subscribe and like us if you do like it. And I hope you enjoy it. Thanks. This is Chef Jeff from White Apron Catering.